times I have to do this shit.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. CraftyAndy here, and this is CraftyArts, where I art. Now today we are doing a big tribute to the Nostalgia Critic and crew. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful big poster. I'm looking forward to it. You should be looking forward to it too. Now, like always, I did message the Nostalgia Critic to come on the show here. Messaged him a few times. Well, maybe 10 times, 50 times. But I'm pretty sure he would not want to pass up the opportunity to come on a growing show like mine that's just pouring in the views and subs. Yeah, I'm expecting him to come in any moment now. In fact, oh, hey, Malcolm.
Hey,
didn't see you there.
me either.
Alright, well, as you may know or may not know, you have to have a live reference to draw it. It helps out quite a bit in getting those proportions right and everything. And so Malcolm decided to show up at his own free will to help with the poster. So you ready? You ready, Malcolm, to help out with the poster?
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Oh, great. Well, for starters, I'm going to have to ask you a little something here. Take off all your clothes.
What?
Yeah, we can't have you clothed to draw. We need you naked. We need to get all those curves and angles.
I'm not entirely sure I'm comfortable with that.
What?
What
do you mean?
We didn't talk about this before at all. You didn't give me any kind of, prep for this or any kind of contractual agreement. There was none of that, so.
Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, it is kind of quite the request to make, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I was expecting this after all, and this doesn't surprise me one bit. Boys!
Здравствуй, товарищ.
No, I'm good. Nope, I can...
No, only the boots for you. Only the boots.
Hold him down good, boys. Hold him down good. Make sure he has no wiggle room whatsoever. Let's get those damn clothes off. But first, let's go over the best Nostalgia Critic episodes that I picked myself.
Imagine coming across a mentally disabled person who's not only criminally insane, but was also drunk, high, and had a whole frontal lobotomy, leaving little to no intelligence left in his brain. He would be normal compared to the adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. So, what's wrong with this show? What's right with this show? That's the shorter answer! We finally get the appearance of our geisha covered in pubes, Mike Myers.
That could have gone better.
Mr. Critic, is that what happens when Pepe Le Pew makes whoopee with Ronald McDonald?
Yes, it is.
I suddenly remember the baby animatronic. Sweet Jesus alive, no one should ever have to see that. No child should be forced to see this. They'd shit their pants if they saw this coming towards them.
Oh, what a sweet name.
Why not just show us ugliness in any shape or form? You're good at that. Don't even give a reason. Just use it in this scene where they now physically exist in the store, again adding no continuity to how the fuck this world works, and just throw in whatever terrible, ungodly thing comes out of your head.
Oh, Larry, I am
What the hell is that?
Oh, that's weird-ass guitar guy.
No, who is he? Where does he come from? Why does he have a blindfold on?
I don't know. And because he has so much testosterone that his eyes shoot shark-shaped explosions.
Okay, but the creepy-ass smiles seem to win them over, and they start to know each other better.
My teddy bear has only one arm, but my mom says Santa will bring a new arm for him.
What?
Not when you go through the window.
What the hell did you just say?
Oh, sure. Just because I'm the devil, everyone assumes I did it. How do I know neither of you did it? Nostalgia Critic, you hate the Power Rangers.
Yeah, but not enough to kill a cast member. Unless it was Alpha.
And Santa Christ, you fight monsters just for fun. you could be just as guilty.
But I only do that on Thursdays.
Black Willy Wonka?
That's right. It was me all along.
This wasn't on your resume.
Oh, look. A popular demographic you can exploit.
Oh, wait! I have charts! I have charts!
Come with me, Critic.
First thing I did was make a mock-up of what I wanted the poster to potentially look like. I then sketched it out all by hand, using this reference as a guide. Now I know I'm not at some Super Saiyan God tier when it comes to drawing skills, but look at this mess. Let's try to line this up with the current figures. You see, with animals' cartooning styles and objects, you have a lot of leeway with proportions. However, since we are going for a more realistic approach, you have to be a little more precise. Look at this drawing, it doesn't even line up with the figures at all. So many things are off, so what we're going to do is use a light projector with the image displayed on the illustration board taped to a wall. I learned this method way back in my college days, and that's the common method used by many drawings you see of comic book covers and movie posters, back when they put a little more creative effort into those movie posters. What helps best, though, is having a living, breathing model with all their parts intact. Malcolm. Malcolm. I need you to calm down, Malcolm.
No!
Listen to the sound.
No!
Malcolm. Listen to the sound.
No.
Calm down, Malcolm. That's a good boy. Now, tell me what you see. What comes to your mind? I need to hear it loud and clear, Malcolm. What do you see?
Sony Pictures movies.
Sony Picture movies, yes. Which ones do you see? Which ones come to mind?
Pixels. Emoji Movie. Paul Blart. Hotel Transylvania.
Yes.
Jack and Jill.
Yes.
They're all horrible.
Yes, they're all terrible, aren't they? All horrible. And they won't stop, will they?
No, they won't. They just keep making them.
Yeah. Now, Malcolm, I need you to sink.
No.
Sink into the floor, Malcolm.
No way!
Now that we took care of Malcolm, we can actually start the drawing. Now that we have the sketch complete, the first process is to use the black gesso paint to fill in, well, all the black areas. I prefer to outline the figures as well to give it more of a comic book style of drawing here, and let's admit it's within my own comfort level right now. Now let's mix the necessary colors. I prefer to use Liquitex acrylics to make these washes. Using these paint wells, preferably it should be 2/3 full of water, and just one big nice glob of paint will do the trick. You can continue to mix the paint within the well too if you need to adjust the colors. Next we just start layering it on. With this method you want to keep the brush lightly wet. If it's too wet it will leave water spots on the drawing. So you want to make one layer of color and then let it dry for at least 10 minutes before adding another layer. Or you could start lifting off the paint and the paper of the illustration board. So now it's just a matter of choosing the various colors and alternating between areas, allowing them the proper time to dry. The more layers you add, the darker the colors become. So for the main focus of the poster, I wanted to include our main reoccurring characters. We have Doug Walker as the nostalgia critic, of course, Malcolm, who plays an array of characters, but most notably the devil.
The undeniable evil that will destroy what's left of your souls.
And Tamara, who has her own range of characters, but my favorite was always Aunt Despair.
I guess that's a good point. Speaking of which, go get me some gin from the fridge. I'm gonna see how many shots it takes to forget your name.
And of course we can't forget Santa Christ.
He atoned for all our sins, but he also likes pancakes. keeps it puppies from a fire, and he also likes pancakes.
On the side film strip, I wanted to focus on other noteworthy moments of the show, like Malice, Black Willy Wonka, Devo Boner, Hyper Fangirl, Carrot Juice, and M. Night Shyamalan. Shyamalan?
Just look at what I did to Mark Wahlberg in The Happening.
What? No.
Toxin? Talking to a plastic plant.
But that's a critically acclaimed actor!
He's mastered the art of talent bending.
It's been interesting to see how this show evolved from just a guy commenting on movies to full-on productions with a cast and crew and a studio, making entertainment based on reviewing films or going so far as to recreate the films on the cheap for newer ones that are released. So many commentators that I've seen on the internet have come and gone, and others just stagnate. Whether you like them or hate them, one has to accept that Channel Awesome essentially knows how to keep it fresh. I remember discovering the website not too long after the Nostalgia Critic started. He was only around 12 episodes in at the time, which is funny because this is the 12th episode of my show. Now, after all this time has passed, they have over 413 episodes. I got a long way to go, and it's been a personal struggle to get to a point where I feel like I can do my own show, express my passion, and create entertainment for people. I plan on paying a lot of tributes to my inspirations this year. Nostalgia Critic, Angry Nerd, and yes, even the Spoony one. And with enough layers on, and the color looking satisfactory to me, final step is to just add a little bit of highlighting with the colored pencils. You want to make sure your paint is completely dry. Otherwise, these pencils tend to turn green, and it turns into a mess. I've seen it happen. Don't let it happen to you. And that pretty much wraps everything up here. Well, 400 more episodes to go. Well, that looks amazing. I think it's some of my best work. Wouldn't you agree, Malcolm? Oh, Malcolm, he's such a riot. Well, if you like this, share with all your friends, subscribe, and all that nonsense. This is CraftyAndy, and I'll see you later. I'm gonna get blackout drunk and probably puke. Hello, CraftyAndy here. Thank you for watching. I want to thank Malcolm for showing up and doing this with me. This ridiculous skit. And, of course, Tonto, Max, and my husband for helping out filming. And everything else. Of course, there's a Patreon if you want to help support me in any way. And I'm looking forward to the next episode, which is going to be... What happened? What happened? What happened to the lights?